Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got
to kick to start this thing. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. So the Colts in great position here as they get things started. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game.
On first down, it's Luck. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Defensive side of the football, the starters here for Tampa Bay. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visit. Receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he's got a moonwalk. And he gets this one all the way down inside the field, going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, potential yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right?
And they're going to get to him, a sack.
But the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capital.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. Come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading him out, the MVP of Super Bowl 52, Nick Foles.
And each time I sit down to evaluate Nick Foles, I end up tipping my cap to him, because this...
Here's Foles. And brought down, but not before. Threw a touchdown in there for good measure. Back to throw here.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of...
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get the first down as they...
Not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive. Last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff in the establishment.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Julian Edelman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from time.
The ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish them. Quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield. And went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 7-all is the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
And most of the time, that's not enough either. Witness that tackle for a loss.
Throwing is Luck. Anunu's got it, complete. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. From the red zone now, Luck. Ebron with it over the middle. And brought down, but not
to the football, like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get...
When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the leg. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole...
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now a hit and Foles loses the football. It's out. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field.
In his rookie year, those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're he
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Anunwabi
runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he'll be taking still a long way to go in this football game. Foles, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete. He can't.
You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, it's Mack. And he'll get to the 20.
You're here. Well, we're just taking what defense is giving us. But sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want. And that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Now Foles. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out, and the Colts pick it up. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
A couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Buying time. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out, and the Colts pick it up. So they... From the gun on 3rd down, Love. He's got it to Hilton. And he's brought down...
Receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short in game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And he's going to get this down to the 35. They'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's at the cornerback position.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Charles Sims, his first touchdown of the new season.
And when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
It's caught over the middle. Wilson.
Beat that, and that's what he did.
From the 50, it's Love. Got an open man. It's a noon one. Now a play fake, and it's Love. Gonna throw right side here. Complete.
But off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts are in
the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Here's Foles. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Danico Autry.
Flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now the pressure comes and he goes 10 back at the 9.
5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of a shotgun snap for Love. And the third down pass falls incomplete. Coming up, here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man, there is Patterson.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Foles. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll get the pass breakup. That's important, too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss it.
They're going to look to throw. Hard throw, oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. Down the numbers. There he goes. You're right. Hold on to that ball. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. He's going to float this one deep. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big...
So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he takes this. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Montgomery busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. Time to talk it over. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finds his... The drive continues.
Not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guy.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Ty Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, the hard situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And Wilson has it. As they keep this drive rolling, it's another 1st down. To throw is Love. Ebron's got it. And he's going to get this. Now Mack. And a short gain here down to the 22. The Bucs going to go ahead and... And his kick is indeed good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Indianapolis, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans.